Oh, it's still there. So we're back on the Fiesta ST rebuild. So this is a car that was crash damaged and I picked up from auction a few weeks ago. I missed the last MOT deadline, partly because it looks like this, but we do have a bonnet on. We have one headlight. There is no front bumper, and there's still an airbag light inside as well on the dash. Oh, and let's not forget, there's a little bit of an oil leak, but that shouldn't be too bad. Let's fit the front end, service the car and fix the oil leak, hopefully clear that airbag light so we can finally get this car back on the road. This is the last push. I'm determined to get this done. So excited. So let's get to it. You know, I know it's only a 1.6 liter, but I think it sounds pretty good. This is just a stock exhaust too, so I haven't made any modifications. Maybe that's to come. To rebuild the front end, I started with the headlight. It drops into position and locks in with a couple of bolts. Simple enough. Now, before I put the front bumper on, I need to put in the splash shield underneath, just so then the front bumper can align to that too. Next up, the splash shield. 3 small bolts hold it in. But I quickly realized the bumper has to go on before the headlights, so off they come again. I'm so excited to put this bumper on. I think it looks really mint. I offer the bumper up, get one bolt in just to hang it there, then work my way around securing the rest. And yes, headlights back on for what feels like the 100th time. Once the lights are in, the entire front end is finally together. Now the body line, you can already tell with this headlight, it's a little bit of a gap just underneath. I don't know if you can see, you might be able to just see, yeah, a little bit of the bracket underneath. So I think this bumper just needs to lift up ever so slightly, because the gap on this side, so close to the wheel, it's quite nice and tight, it's perfect. It just ever so slightly opens up towards the top, just there. So just have to do a little bit of tweaks, a little bit of adjustments. So I'm just going to put everything in place, and then we could mess around and see how we can get everything perfect. I've now managed to fit the front bumper, the headlights are on as well. The next thing, let's tackle the service and fix that leaking oil sump. Then I jack the car up. So we're under the car. See, the main oil leak is coming just from this bolt here. So I'm going to remove this bracket. This is the ducting for the intercooler. Then there's lots of bolts. I think there's probably 10mm bolts all around, and there's a few bigger bolts bolting into the gearbox. It doesn't look like there's any oil coming from above. It's up there, that's looking quite dry. So I think it's all just coming mainly from this bolt under here. The problem with the oil filter is that it's right there, so just behind this oil cooler. So when you remove that oil filter, there's going to get oil everywhere. Finally managed to get the oil filter out. It's not making as much of a mess as I thought it would do. Okay, got a fresh oil filter from Bosch. Just going to put a bit of oil and then put this one back. Right, so I've removed all the bolts. I've just left just one over there and then one on the other side. Just that one there, just to hold the sump pad in place. And I've removed all the bolts on the sides as well, and all the gearbox bolts. And I've used this little handy template just to keep track of exactly which bolt went where. Some are slightly different, just so I can put them back in the right place. Okay, so I've just managed to loosen up a little bit of the sealant. So you can see the sump pan is moving now, and I have left those 2 bolts in just to hold it so it doesn't fall. So I'm just gonna pry it off easily. But I think that's ready to come out. There we have it, sump pan is out. So I'm gonna take this to the bench, give it a good clean, and then get rid of any excess sealant, make it as smooth as possible, and put some new RTV down. And underneath, so you see you've got a stock pump, pickup. It's looking quite clean. I have to try and clean up all the sealant around here as well, because all that needs to come off too. If you've ever wondered why used engine oil goes jet black, this is why. Most of the old sludge stays behind after a typical service. I've got the bottom of the sump pan off. It's on the bench top now, so I need to give it a good clean. A lot of the RTV sealant was actually on the bottom part of the sump, not on the sump pan itself, so maybe that's why it was leaking. But when I'm going to apply it onto the sump pan itself, I'm going to give everything a good clean, good wipe down, and then apply the sealant, put it back onto the car. I'm not going to fill up with oil for about 24 hours, just give it enough time to cure. So I'll come back tomorrow, top it up with oil, and check for any leaks. Fingers crossed, hopefully not. So I hit the sump with degreaser and brake cleaner to get it spotless. Removing the old silicone is crucial if you want to get a proper seal. So I scrape everything back to clean metal, then run a fresh bead of RTV around the pan. There we have it, the sump's back on. There's even the nice little squeeze out of the RTV. You can see just over there. So we managed to get it done fairly smoothly. Right, it's the moment of truth. So the RTV's been curing for about 24 hours. Hopefully that's managed to fix the leak. I'm really not too sure. So we're gonna fill up some oil. I'm gonna crack the car over, and hopefully there won't be any more leaking. Oh, liquid gold. No leaks! Yes! Now I am so pleased, I am so chuffed that we managed to fix that oil leak. But that means nothing if we can't fix the airbag light as well. We need to clear that off the dash. Now, if you're new here, you've missed the absolute saga behind the airbag light. I'd reached a breaking point, so I sent the restraint module off to get the crash data wiped. In theory, once it came back, I'd plug it in and the light would be gone, but in reality, not even close. I reconnect the 2 harnesses, hook the battery back up, and start the car. Okay, this is the real test now. So the module's back in, I've reconnected the battery. It has been off for quite a few days, so hopefully it hasn't gone flat. Fire up the car, and fingers crossed this has done it. Okay, airbag light is still on. That might not be too bad. We might just have to clear the codes. So I'm just gonna let the car run for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get my diagnostic tool, plug it in, and let's see if we can clear the codes. Yes, we got quite a few faults. I'm just going to clear them all. Alright, it's been charging for a little bit. Let's see. Oh, it's still there. It's still there. It's still showing crash input. What? Maybe I got scammed. That crash input should have been erased. But then... There's no airbag light. Oh, I fixed it! Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe this. Look at that! Nothing there. Yes! Get in! So the airbag light is off. I'm so pleased. Now, it was quite a simple fix, so I did get it sent off to have it reset. But when I plugged the car back in, when I put the module back in, I didn't bolt it down because I figured it was just a bolt in case I had to come out for whatever reason. So there's just 3 bolts, one under here, one there, and then one just underneath that one there. So I just I just tightened those down, and the airbag light has finally gone. Result. Okay, this is the final stretch now. Just need to put everything back together, make sure all the body lines is okay, and then get this car booked in for an MOT so I can start driving it. I'm so excited. And now that that dreaded airbag light is off, I can finally put back this interior. The center console slides back into place, and I run in the 8 bolts that hold it down. After that, it's just the final interior trim pieces, and this cabin is done properly. And to finish it off, I run one final scan just to make sure the system is clean. Look at that, no faults. Managed to clear everything. We're making really good headway with this car. We're getting very close to the end. Just last few little bits and pieces to do, nothing too major, but the airbag light, that is a big win for today. So I'm so pleased. So now the interior is all put back together, and the front end is rebuilt as well. So I think this car is ready for the next step, which is booking it in for an MOT. Because we'll need that so that we can get this car out on the road and start driving and enjoying it. But thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Chewy out.